the Commonwealth of Dominica has finally attained the age of 40. And this 40 years has not been attained without struggles, heartbreak, having to pick ourselves up, but also with moments of great enlightenment, growth, and endurance of spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time that in this spirit, ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this year's budget address from the Honorable Prime Minister was selected from survival to sustainability and success, a resilient Dominica. It's in this spirit that we're here today on this consultation on the uses of marijuana in the Commonwealth of Dominica. In his 2018 address, budget address that is, the Honorable Prime Minister indicated that at the recent heads of government meetings in Jamaica, a report by the CARICOM Regional Commission on Marijuana was presented. This commission highlighted a number of recommendations in respect to our approach to marijuana. We want to assure Dominicans, therefore, that we are not asleep and we do not intend to remain asleep on this very important issue. Maturity dictates that it is time to have a mature discussion about marijuana. In his Independence Day address to the nation, the Honorable Prime Minister stated that Dominica should discuss this idea with a measure of maturity and arrive at a position that is in the best interest of this beautiful country. The time has come to get the populace involved in this very important discussion. The issue of whether we allow the use of medical or recreational marijuana has been and continues to be a burning topic. One of the greatest interests is the medical value of marijuana and how Dominica can maximize and draw on this fully. Ladies and gentlemen, what is our role? What is the role of Dominica at this time in relation to marijuana? And more importantly, what is Dominica's place in the change that is sweeping this globe? There have been years of research on marijuana. What is the status and quality of that research? More importantly, what is the truth about marijuana? We need, as a nation, to orient our minds as adults on the following. One, how can the use of marijuana help us? And secondly, but very important, and how can it hurt us? It would be remiss of us not to have these issues fully explored and spoken of. But these discussions will also help us to develop a template as to which direction we should take as a mature and emerging people. The status of marijuana legally must also be reviewed. But however, before we depart too quickly from our current position, it must be considered what we may or may not have to put in place to support a society where the legal status of marijuana may be changed. This is why we have sought information and research from a wide variety of groups and persons worldwide and in the region. We must, as a mature people, remember that while the uses of marijuana is being legalized in many first world countries, we must never forget that our realities do not mirror the realities of first world countries in many respects. It is therefore imperative that we create a path that is tailor-made to our unique needs, to the unique needs of Dominica, and let us not make loud statements about the total legalization of marijuana, which is largely platitudes. Let us be objective, value-free in our approach as a mature and developing people. At the end, my dear friends, we hope to take a look as to where we are legally, socially, economically in regards to the use of marijuana and where we seek to go as a mature and civilized people. I want at this point to welcome Dr. Antoine to the most beautiful country on earth. And I know as a professor in the field of law, it calls for a lot of concentration and logic. So therefore, we have the remedy for you to make it easier for your brain to process all those hard cases and facts. And I invite you to take a drive to the valley and to have a bath in one of our natural hot springs. And that will do you very, very well. I wish you well, and may the good Lord bless this beautiful country, and let us discuss this very important matter in a very objective and mature manner. Thank you very much, my dear friends.